Alrighty, this is the third video for week 1, and I do anticipate this should be the only video, I hope, that goes over the actual content for week 1. So I have these labeled. We have different units and lessons, but what you really need to know is this is week 1, this is week 2, you move up to here for week 3, so on and so forth. Now, at this point, as of January 8th, I don't have all of these done yet, but right now, week 1, we can go in and take a look at that, and it should show up everything correctly. So we are beginning our narrative essay. You do not have an essay due on week 1. We are doing the beginning phases of the work. So don't panic and think, oh my gosh, I automatically have an assignment due. But if you are going to have a major essay due that is worth 200 points is what it says down here on this graphic, like right there. If you're going to have an essay worth 200 points, then, yeah, you probably would like to know ahead of time what the instructions are and do some work that's going to lead up to helping you to write an essay that is worth that many points. By the way, while we're on this, your syllabus, which is on your homepage link, does go over how the course is scored, and it's out of 1,000 total points. So 200 points for one essay. That's a good chunk of your overall grade in the course. That's 1/5. So the way it's designed is that you're going to do lots of smaller assignments leading up to the major essays. The smaller assignments are still valuable because that's your opportunity to try things out and potentially mess up and not lose a lot of points, so that when you do turn in that final essay that is worth a lot of points, then you have it right by then. So we spend 2 weeks on Unit 1. So this will be what we do on week 1, and then everything we do on week 2 is also a part of the narrative essay. And then once we hit the 3rd week of the course, we'll move on to a different type of essay. So for right now, let's just focus on what we're doing, narrative essay, and let's focus on the activities that we need to do to be prepared for that type of writing. So there will be all the videos I'm recording posted right here. You'll want to always watch the videos that I record for you. I don't record these for me. I know what's going on in the class. I record these for you because the worst mistake you can make is thinking that, oh, I don't need any instruction in an online class. The vast majority of you do need some form of instruction. So then there will be things for you to read. These are generally documents. So one is going to be the instructions for your first essay. And I did put a little note here that it's assigned on week 1, so you can see how all of these activities you're doing are going to tie into the final copy, but that the final copy will not be due until the end of week 2. But you would want to open this and read the instructions. So again, the grade on this final essay will be worth 20% of your overall average. So it says here, the purpose of Essay 1 is to compose an essay that relates your prior experience and assumptions to new perspectives about a larger issue. Your connections should provide deeper insight to your audience. For this assignment, you will identify something you believe to be true. You will then tell a story about how you came to believe this to be true. So it's a narrative essay because you're going to convey a belief that you have to me, but you're going to tell a story that tells me the process that you went through to arrive at that belief. So there is some storytelling involved. Your thesis will essentially be you stating whatever that belief is. Because this is a narrative and because the instructions are asking you to convey personal experience, you should be using first person in this essay, meaning words like I, you, we, our, because that would be weird if you didn't. Now, I will tell you that this is the only essay you'll use first person on, so don't get too used to it. But this is what I tell students. Probably most academic essays don't require first person, so you just need to look at the instructions. Some essays call for it and some don't. So first person is fine on this one. And then it does tell you that your essay will be in MLA format. So there will be a video recorded for week 2 that goes over the heading, the font, the type size, and all of that jazz. It's really easy. And then the length is supposed to be about 2 to 3 pages. That is when you have it double spaced in the correct font and type size that MLA wants, which is Times New Roman 12 point or Arial 12 point. And that does not include the works cited page. I'm not requiring one. I'm not requiring you to cite from any outside sources. All I need is your story. I am going to need to record another video to continue with the week 1 discussion. So I'm going to end this one and pick up on a new one here in just a second.